country, the job market is getting worse, and for the second consecutive week, the Labor Department says the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits has surged, especially here in California. NBC4's I-Team consumer investigator Randy Mack now breaks down the numbers.
Economists say progress made in recent months restoring American jobs is being erased quickly by the post-Thanksgiving surge in COVID-19 infections, forcing state and local governments to order shutdowns.
We're in a bit of an economic and pandemic purgatory right now, and it's going to take us a while to get out of this.
Mark Hamrick is the senior economic analyst with Bankrate.com. He calls the latest job numbers alarming. More than 885,000 Americans filed first-time unemployment claims in states last week. Well over 1 million if you include first-time federal unemployment claims. California continues leading the rising tide of job loss.
We now see the level of claims back above 200,000.
It's extremely frustrating.
Hairstylist Jared Fisher is newly unemployed again, having been forced to shut down his salon for the third time under state orders.
This situation is definitely testing the loyalty and the relationships that I have with my clients.
It's also testing his patience. Fisher says he's having the same issues applying for benefits through EDD's website as he did in the first shutdown. He says clicking links to apply for federal pandemic unemployment assistance designated for self-employed or gig workers like him take him to a portal for state unemployment benefits for traditional employees. And when he tries to reach EDD reps by phone,
I get the same recording that they've beefed up their staff to handle all of these calls, yet they're receiving more calls than they can handle, and they can't take my call right now, and then the call gets disconnected.
And to add insult to injury,
I just received notification that I'm going to be taxed on the insurance benefits that I did receive earlier this year. So they're going to be taking a portion of that money back from me. It makes absolutely no sense.
Fisher says he will keep applying for benefits daily, but this third shutdown in 9 months could end any chance of his business returning. His debts are piling up, which Hamrick says is true for at least half the country, reporting losses in household income. The concern being that when or if businesses do return, will people have the money to actually patronize them?
There are going to be economic, personal financial consequences, not just for months, but for years to come for many Americans and many people around Los Angeles and the state of California.
And Hamrick says his basis for this is just look at the number of people who've taken forbearance for rent or mortgage or some other type of creditor. Those bills are going to come due. And if people are more focused on paying off debt, they won't be focused on actually patronizing some of these businesses that do come back from this pandemic shutdown. And that could mean that this recovery could stretch out for a period of years. Reporting live in Chino Hills, I'm Randy Mack for NBC4 News.
All right, Randy, thank you. And new at 6.